My name is Teacher Emmar. I'm going to be handling what we call locomotion and movement. Let me take you through it in a brief way. There are two terms that we commonly use, that's locomotion and movement in biology. Locomotion and movement are terms that look to be almost similar, yet they are very different. The word locomotion comes from the word loco and then motion. Loco means place and then motion means movement. So locomotion is the movement of the whole organism. The whole organism moves from one place and goes to another place. We have seen different forms of locomotion and they are here. We have what we call walking. Walking, somebody can move from one place and go to another place when it's just walking. Then flying, that one is very common in birds, and then in insects, they fly, that's they are moving from one place and they go to another place. We have crawling, it's also in insects. We have also creeping, running, climbing, and then swimming. There are very many other different forms or types of locomotion that we can give. When we look at what we call a movement, in a movement, just parts of the body of an organism is displaced. So we say movement is the displacement of the parts of the body of an organism. That's what we call movement. Meaning that in locomotion, we have movement from one place and then you go to another place. But what we call movement, it is just a part of the body. For example, we have here different forms of movement, like the swinging of the hands. In case you have the hands and maybe you could be moving and the hand keeps on swinging. That is movement. This is movement. The nodding of the head. For example, somebody just calls you and says, yes, that's movement. You may decide and dance. We have seen different for dancing. Somebody only changes this waist, and that is it, movement. The swaying of the plants. In case of strong wind, you will see plants trying to sway. That is it, movement. So that's the difference between locomotion and movement. Now basically we shall dwell on what we call locomotion. What are the requirements for locomotion? For an organism to move from one place and then go to another place, what does it require of before it can do that? One thing that we require is energy. For any organism to move from where it is and goes to another place, it requires energy. So energy is one of the requirements. Another requirement that we need is the skeleton, the framework. Remember, every organism that undergoes what we call locomotion, it has possessed what we call a skeleton. Then there is a need for muscles. Remember that skeleton cannot just exist. It requires the muscles which are attached on it that keeps on contracting and then relaxing to cause locomotion. Then the other fourth requirement is the medium. When we talk about the medium, we are like talking about the surface, the material which is required for it to locomote. For example, when you talk about swimming, it means we shall need water. Organisms have to swim within water. Then air, as they are flying, the birds and insects, they fly in the medium of air. And then we have lastly land. As we move, Let's look at the reasons for locomotion. Why is there a need that organisms should move from one place and go to another place? One of the needs is to look for food. Organisms move from one place and go to another place with an interest of getting what to eat. There is also a need for searching for the mates. This is aided at promoting what we call reproduction, such that organisms can increase in the number. There is also an advantage that when organisms move from one place to another, they avoid what we call danger. An organism can avoid danger and then can avoid catastrophes, like harsh conditions that may develop, like floods, droughts, and so many others. That's why you've seen very many people move from one place to another. There is also a reason of avoiding competition with other animals. Just imagine you are in an area and competition has come in there. A lot of people who are striving so that they obtain that very material, for example, food that all you need, you will have to move away such that you get it somewhere else. And because of competition, organisms get a chance to colonize new places as they locomote. Somebody who has been in this place moves and goes to another place where he will feel a bit safe. We remain with the question. Mention some structures in different organisms which are involved or used for locomotion. This question opens our minds to different parts of the body which are used in locomotion. And these are some of the answers. We have wings in birds and insects. You will see that these wings are used for flight in insects. When you go to fish, you will find there the fins. You have the pectoral fins, the pelvic fins. They are all there to control the stability of the fish when it's undergoing what we call locomotion. When you go to most of the mammals and even reptiles plus other organisms, you will find that they have got the arms. You have the forearm and the hind arms, the hind limbs. They are all involved in the movement from one place to another. When you go to simians like Paramecium, you will find that it has got what you call the cilia. When you talk about cilia, if you try to draw the Paramecium, you will see that we have some other projections that come out of it, and we call them cilia. It's one that's cilia. And this is basically also involved in locomotion. It aids its movement. When you go to amoeba, you will find that you have what called the pseudopodia. It's one pseudopodia. They are very important. If we try to draw the structure of amoeba, remember when it's moving, it makes these projections. For example, this one can be called pseudopodia. Then when you go to bacteria, you will find those projections that come out of it, and we call them the flagella. And if it's one, we call it flagella. They are very important for the bacteria to move from one place to another. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe such that the new videos and the lessons that are uploaded, you are able to see them and then learn. The next video, we shall be continuing with this very topic of locomotion, but we shall be handling what we call skeleton.